Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and this is your monthly reading for Cancer for 2019 September. I'm a little backwards with my speech there, but this message again is for September 2019. Know that time is fluid. It could be I'm hearing like not a translating message. There's something with translating, but there's also like this could be a reoccurring theme as well. Is this February 2019 as well has been something that's been I've wanted to channel. So for some of you, February, I was hearing it even and having to really pay special mindfulness when I was shuffling the cards to say September, not February. So for some of you, if something's been going on since February of 2019, that could also be a message. But again, guys, it's general, so keep what's for you. Toss everything else that's not there. Don't dwell on it. If it fits your soul, if it fits your situation, awesome. If it doesn't, not yours. Okay, so guys, if you've been with me for a while, thanks for being here. Thanks for continuing to be here. It means the world to me, and I love you. And guys, if this resonates at the end, feel free to subscribe if you're new. Join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. But know that no matter what the cards say, no matter what Spirit says, it's still up to you, your active free will, the chances you take, the choices you make, and the steps you take to get the fulfillment that you would like to see in your world. That gives you your grassroots evolution, which is a grassroots revolution, my friends. Anyway, so I'm going to take a time here, just call on my team of light, Spirit, and Archangel Michael, and ask them to guide, guard, bless, and protect this reading, as well as any of you who would ask for it. If you want your angels or guides in your life, guys, all you need to do is ask. They're here for you. You just need to ask that they're here for your highest good, and with the most clearest messages possible for you to understand. So, I'm being asked quickly to start in with the tarot. So this will be for September 2019 for the sign of Cancer, please. So we're going to ask for an overarching energy for the sign of Cancer, please. There's two cards that flipped, the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. And this is both about brand new thoughts, insights, communication. You have at the bottom as well, so this could be love related when I split them open. The Wheel of Fortune, which is a new time, and the Two of Cups. So brand new in love, new understanding of love, new spark of life as well as what I'm hearing, but new forms of communication as well. And I'm feeling like this may have been something you've wished for as well with the Eight of Wands. This woman is blowing dandelion wishes into the universe, but these are also seeds. The seeds we put out, the seeds we blow into the wind, expect miracles and expect them to grow and flourish. So this is putting out into the universe my intentions and my thoughts. And this is wands as well as action, wanting these things to come true, and understanding as well that we have the power to help that move along by our thoughts, by our positive manifestations, even, you know, just connecting here with this, the universal energy and your knowing upon knowings. But this is concrete. And this is, if you see these three, they're in a circle, okay, in partnership, and there's butterflies. There's butterflies here, the swans, and the sword. It's like Arthur and Camelot, the ugly duckling, and this beautiful circle of friends with the butterflies that are kind of darker and blue on here and golden on the inside, connected with spirit, connected with source. And this gold as well is often associated with Ascended Master Jesus and healing and the gold ray. Some of you may really, really benefit from using the gold ray right now, offering forgiveness in our hearts as well. I'm being asked to bring in a deck that I didn't prepare. So just a second, guys. Thank you. We got the Keeper of the Light Oracle here, and I heard Archangel Michael strongly, so I feel like because I keep feeling we're having Ascended Masters come in, it would be helpful to bring in a message from our Ascended Masters and from Spirit in the higher realms here for our highest good. Archangel Michael, and this is specific. Archangel Michael, what is the message that you wanted to share with anyone watching? Please, Spirit. Thank you. So the bottom we have is soul expansion. And do you see all these dots of interconnectivity? You see those? This is the spider web and sacred geometry of the skies and the world around us. And you see here how everything is interconnected. And There's a word that I'm searching for and it'll come to me, and it's upsetting but I can't remember it. But intersectionality is interconnected. Do you remember when we were kids and the teacher would give you, I don't remember if it's a protractor or whatever that thing was that you could stick your pencil in and it stabbed in and you made the circles? And you remember ever moving the circles and doing constant circles where they were constantly intertwining and intersecting? You started off with 1, 2, 3 circles and you ended up with tiny little spots, and you could make as many as you wanted. You could put whatever you wanted in there. You can be and do whatever you want to do, and you are allowed your intersectionality without being called false or two-faced for doing something or loving something that doesn't seem like it fits with you. Okay? So for example, I love wrestling. I don't watch it all the time because I like the older wrestling, but being spiritual, sometimes people think that's like that's silly, right? That's the grunt stuff, and it's entertainment. There are intersectionalities. You can be whatever you want to be in this world and honor all of those. Honor each way that your soul takes you, because that's important. And there is a way that there's all connected. How do they connect even though they don't seem like they do? With you. How do they connect with you? They make you you. They're little pieces and parts of your soul. And every time you do something new, every time you expand, every time you make another circle, which was the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, you see the sun came out for that. Every time another circle of this wheel is added, it just adds another space in your life to look at the spaces between and honor the person you've been that you'll no longer ever be again, because you're new and today's today. And you've had new experiences, learned life lessons, and that's beautiful. Okay? As well as there is interconnectedness here with this wheel. Every spin is always connected. The two other cards that fell out were Horus with Cosmic Gateway and Radha with Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself and experience relationship harmony and healing. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. And with soul expansion, as we expand our mind, our consciousness, our thoughts, our perceptions, new worlds, literally gateways, open up. Because as we're more conscious of the energy that we're exuding, that we're accepting, and that we're absorbing, and as we're moving through it, as we make mindful decisions and connect with only us, and as you make these moments forward, okay, or movements forward, these little pieces in time, and this energetic connection, okay, this intersectedness, each time you realize something about yourself, it's like going poof through a portal. The September 9th was like a 999 month, and this has been, I've been seeing 9s a lot, right? Gestation, almost there. But this is like, yeah, but this is perfect. This is on the edge of your seat kind of action here, my friends. Something new is coming. We are welcoming in and harnessing in a brand new energy. And this, my friend, should increase your soul flame, should increase your soul fire. You will shine and you will burn brightly from within. Harness that up, because when we put out positive intentions and spread the dandelions into the wind, first off, your wish is to spread more dandelions. Okay, if we go just straight literal, you probably do. You spread those off, probably at least one is going to grow. And just by doing that, you gave it life. So if you can spread intention and positive vibes and affirmations out into this world on the things that you'd like to see and the ways that you'd like to experience abundance, or even just that you would like to experience abundance, you're going to keep putting energy into that positive, less into the negative. You're going to reap what you sow. Put it out into, even if one of these is heard, putting them out often and being willing to reap what you sow. The Two of Cups, if this is within relationship, this is also opening up with another person and allowing soul expansion and growth to also take place with another, being open with them and growing together. Here it's like they're separate but one, and together but separate, and there is a space in between. I feel like none is more grounded, and there's the two fish at the bottom here as well. So for some of you, Pisces may be involved, but this may also be something that happened in February, the time of Pisces season. Sorry guys, but like Pisces season being here, these are fish as well. So it could be, I keep hearing mate, okay, but not however this works for you, okay? It's about someone, something, an endeavor, a passion, you whole, or a relationship where as you expand and as you add new rings to this interconnectivity of who you are and who you've been, make sure that you're connecting with the people that you want to enjoy life with, that you want to bring into these loops, that you want to still, if you were to look at this beautiful picture afterwards and be able to click little pieces, who do you want to fill those spots? Okay? And being mindful, I heard of character as well, you know, but when we have downsides, okay, so if we're moving away from things where in the past it hasn't been as easy, or you feel like others have let you down, coming to your own self expanded and knowing that you have to kind of detach from expectation and just go with things and how they are and be accepting and open to that. And this is that Ace of Swords that came out. Being thoughtful, forgiving, and accepting of your flaws, others, and the greatness in the world. Our ability to start again, to communicate, and to break things up and clear things up. Okay, not as in like destruction though. As in make way for the new. If things have been stagnant, let it crackle away. If there's concrete here, imagine it as drying dirt, and it needs to go. So it dries up. What happens to dirt and mud when it dries up in a puddle? It cracks. And it forms little spots, actually, much like this soul expansion card. But sometimes squares, random shapes. Imagine them to crack open and allow some light in, to see some in between. As we do that, as we allow the stuff that that may have weighed heavily on our chest, as we allow that kind of thing to happen, it's removing weight. And it's allowing this to shine more, this to get the sun more. Don't underestimate the power and your power source that comes from your heart. It is not only what gives you lifeblood and pumps the blood through your entire body, but we want to live with heart. We want to use our heart muscles and use that heart chakra in every day, day to day. Let's not ignore it, okay? Expand your soul, do it with heart, and be willing to accept the energy that comes through this. So I'm also being asked to go with a past life oracle, and I'm going to ask Spirit with the soul expansion, what's one message that may help work through, there we go. Scribe or writer, some of you may have lots of great glorious ideas, time to write them down. If you need to write about your past or write about this new thought, communication, this could even be write it down in communication with someone. If you have trouble communicating, if you write it, it's easier to think it through. And then, you know, with today you have texting, we have letters, emails, Facebook messages, whatever you use, okay? That writing often as well can, I'm hearing, settle the heat of the moment as well as clear things up. But also, if this is journaling or writing, some of you may be getting channeled messages and doing stream of conscious writing that may really benefit you. Open up to Spirit, ask them, Spirit, what do I need to know? What would be most beneficial for me? You know, take a few moments to ground yourself into that energy. Get a pen and a paper and just go. And you know, be open. Don't question it. Don't second guess it, because you can always crumple it up, throw it away. There might be something pretty good in there. One more, please, Spirit. I'm going to take this one because I think it was going to. So karmic relationship, again, if this is with a old or karmic past with that interconnectivity, write about it. What is it? Why is it still bothering you? Or what did you learn from it? What was the glorious things? Because these aren't always just relationships. These are people and relationships in our life that